Now let's dive into a fascinating exploration of the human brain and its remarkable connection to our external environment. Your brain is a magnificent reflection of all the knowledge and experiences you have accumulated throughout your life. It serves as an intricate artifact, capturing the essence of your past learnings and encounters. Interestingly, our feelings and emotions are the profound outcomes of these past experiences. If you find yourself experiencing the same emotional states day in and day out, it signifies two fundamental aspects. Firstly, there is a lack of novelty in your life, and secondly, your thoughts are closely intertwined with your emotional state, essentially trapping you in the past. It's intriguing to contemplate the impact of our thoughts on our destiny. As long as our thinking remains aligned with familiar emotions, we inadvertently reinforce the same patterns and experiences from our past. Through our extensive research over the past 3 years, we have unequivocally discovered that when individuals engage with our methodologies and combine them with a clear intention, remarkable transformations occur. Intention, in essence, represents a vision, an existing potential within the vast quantum field that you possess the power to select. Imagine posing profound questions to yourself, such as, what would it feel like to attain optimal health? What would it be like to experience true abundance? What if freedom, love, and fulfillment became an integral part of your reality? When you summon the creative energy to ask these empowering questions, an extraordinary region of your brain called the frontal lobe springs into action. This area acts as a brilliant conductor, surveying the landscape of your entire brain. It then proceeds to randomly select various networks of neurons that are associated with your past learnings and experiences, seamlessly weaving them together to form an idealized vision, an internal representation eagerly awaiting its manifestation. However, it's not sufficient to solely engage the mind in this transformative process. Thoughts serve as the language of the brain, while feelings act as the language of the body. The harmonious combination of elevated thoughts and corresponding emotions gives birth to a profound state of being. As you begin to emotionally embrace the reality you desire even before it materializes, your body, the unconscious mind, starts to believe that it is already living in that future state in the present moment. You transition into a new state of being, assuming a new personality, and subsequently creating an entirely new personal reality. Our research has consistently demonstrated that when individuals learn to regulate their internal states, promoting greater coherence within their brains and cultivating elevated emotions such as joy, gratitude, and inspiration, a remarkable transformation occurs. Not only does the brain achieve coherence, but the heart also harmonizes with this newfound coherence. A reciprocal relationship between the brain and heart emerges, wherein coherence in one supports coherence in the other. Curiously, why don't we experience these optimal states of being on a daily basis? The primary reason lies in the fact that a staggering 70% of our waking state is governed by the hormones of stress. Living in this state equates to living in survival mode, where our focus narrows down to the materialistic aspects of our reality. We begin to perceive our external world as more substantial and tangible than our inner world. Over time, this perception of separateness from possibility seeps into our consciousness. When we feel threatened or endangered, it becomes instinctual to prioritize self-preservation. It's not an opportune time to explore the unknown, trust, open our hearts to love, communicate, create, or learn. Survival takes precedence over all else. To tap into our creative potential, we must transcend our reliance on the very mechanisms we have employed throughout our lives. It requires a profound sacrifice, relinquishing what we have relied upon to attain our desires in exchange for something far greater to emerge. Most importantly, we must develop the awareness to distinguish between the states of creativity and non-creativity. By devoting a small portion of our daily lives to implementing principles that challenge and reshape our beliefs and perceptions about ourselves and our lives, we can initiate transformative shifts. It's essential to recognize that beliefs are nothing more than repetitive thoughts etched into our minds based on past experiences. To alter a belief or perception, we must make a resolute decision imbued with an intensity of intention that surpasses the entrenched programming in our brains and the emotional conditioning in our bodies. Only then can our bodies respond to the emergence of a new mindset. The moment that choice becomes an experience that etches itself indelibly into our being, the past loses its biological grip on us. Let's take a moment to unravel the notion of victimhood, a term frequently used but seldom fully explored. Suppose I were to ask you, "How are you doing today?" and you responded, "I'm feeling upset because of this person, circumstance, or condition in my life." In that moment, we unconsciously imply that an external entity exerts control over our emotions and thoughts. If something outside of ourselves holds dominion over our feelings and thinking patterns, then we become victims of that external force. Here lies the challenge. When things go well, we experience a surge of positivity. Conversely, when life takes a challenging turn, we plummet into negativity. Consequently, many individuals unconsciously rely on external circumstances to dictate their emotional and mental states. However, a profound realization awaits those who understand that they are constantly creating their own reality, living in a state of lack, unworthiness, and separation, and waiting for external events to alleviate these conditions, perpetuates a cycle of longing, wishing, and hoping. As a result, a deeper chasm forms, further separating individuals from the transformative changes they seek. Therefore, we must shift the course of this metaphorical battleship. Have you ever considered the possibility that your thoughts and emotions can shape your external reality? It's not an idea that can be easily digested in a single gulp. It's a gradual process of acquiring knowledge, honing skills, and gaining experience. However, once you start noticing the synchronicities, coincidences, and opportunities aligning effortlessly in your life, it becomes clear that your inner transformation is manifesting tangible results in the outer world. This realization compels you to examine the internal factors responsible for these effects. By correlating the changes within yourself with the corresponding outcomes in your external reality, you become more mindful of your actions. You acknowledge what works and repeat it, gradually building the belief that you are the creator of your own life rather than a victim of circumstances. If your thoughts and emotions indeed influence your outer world, and you find yourself repeatedly encountering the same people, situations, and locations, it indicates that you are unwittingly reaffirming the same reality. To break this cycle, you must transcend the limitations of your environment. This begins by aligning your thoughts and emotions with a higher vision. When individuals begin practicing this approach, they are no longer quick to surrender their power to external influences. The stronger the emotional response evoked by a problem or situation, the more it consumes your attention. However, where you direct your attention is where you channel your energy. By investing your life force and energy into the person or problem, you squander valuable resources that could otherwise be employed for healing and creating a new future. Thus, it becomes imperative to teach individuals the art of self-regulation, enabling them to find solace in the present moment and calm their bodies from the grip of unconscious programming and conditioned emotions. This self-mastery becomes the foundation of their transformative journey. As they gradually reduce the intensity of their emotional reactions and diligently work on themselves, a remarkable shift occurs. Changing their emotional state frees them from the fixation on the person or problem, allowing them to reclaim their power. In this process, they begin constructing their own electromagnetic field, a personal reservoir of energy that empowers them to heal and manifest a new and fulfilling future.
Thank you.